folks should be able to goddamn wear their clothes the way they want to wear them. You know what I'm saying? I don't really see no problem with a nigga goddamn sagging their pants. And again, I take it back, man. I do kind of got a problem with it when I'm out with my moms and I see a nigga ass and his bosses, you know what I'm saying, hanging all out. And she like, damn, look at his pants, you know what I'm saying? But we come from a generation where that shit acceptable and it's cool, so, you know what I'm saying? It's whatever, man.
You should be able to wear your clothes how you want to wear them, you know what I'm saying? You pay for them. But as another brother said earlier, that only reason I somewhat have a problem with it is because I remember doing it, and now that I'm older, I've grown up, and I see the difference. It's kind of disrespectful to have your tail hanging out. Right. And also it goes deeper into that, whether it's about slavery or penitentiary. You know, they say that if you wear your pants low, evidently you were trying to advertise your tail to somebody. But like I said, cats need to do their history and their math on that and find out.
Yo, what's good, homie? You know what I mean? Fuck that pants sagging shit, you know what I mean? We gonna sag all that shit, you know what I mean? Let me get on the mic with you. I'm gonna get on the mic with you.
So it ain't gonna ride. They came out with the ones that ain't ride.
I'm gonna be getting on the mic, but I get on the mic, you know. I know he letting this shit hang low, though. I don't give a fuck.
I think it sets an example, you know. It sets a bad example. You're being characterized already because number one, you're black. You got to go that extra mile to prove yourself. It all stemmed from the penitentiary. That's where they got that sagging of the pants from, you know.
Niggas go sag anyway.
You know, your kids
we gonna take that charge.
I mean, so you got to set
they pointing at the black people anyway.
I think it's a good thing that they're doing that. I'm a mortician. Our streets are swallowing up our youth. You know, we bury more youth than we do older people, so we have to set the stage.
I kind of piggyback on what he says, you know, in terms of like, you know, we as young black men, you know, we're always looked at as the thugs or the, you know what I'm saying, the pimps and the pushers or whatever, and you know, that right there, I mean, yeah, it's a style, it's a fashion or whatever, but at the same token, you know, we as young black men, we need to step up, you know what I'm saying, and start dressing. And then start carrying ourselves in a positive way.
Yeah. I was once that way when I was in high school, but I mean, even now that I look back, there's really no need to have your pants looking like that when you're walking around, because it does look like you have no dignity for yourself, no pride, no intelligence. So, yeah, I support it. I reckon if it was up to me, all of you have to spend a mandatory night in jail. Bet you have your pants up then.
Well, it's up to people's morals. You can't tell them what morals to have, but in this kind of society, we are supposed to respect each other. And if your civil society find that to be indecent, I think you should comply with the idea that we don't want to offend the general public. So in the privacy of your own home, you can be as do what you want to do in the privacy of your home. But I'm saying, if you in the public, you should respect what the public want to be done. So that's my philosophy.
For real, I don't sag my pants. I keep my pants on my waist. Sagging for is gay to me. That's all my grandma always told me, you know what I mean? What's wrong with keeping your pants on your waist? Nothing. Girls still like it, man. What you think, man?
I mean, I think it's a personal choice, matter of fact. Like, if you want to sag your pants, that's you. If you don't, you don't. I mean, just because you sag your pants don't mean you go hard. A lot of cats think that's what it is.
They think it's hood, right?
Yeah.
They think it's hood. That's not hood, man. Come on, man.
You ain't got to sag your pants before you go hard.
They came from prison, you know what I mean? If Plies like that, let them like it, man.
Because I go hard regardless.
Think he a goon because he sag his pants? What kind of goon sag they pants?
So y'all just gonna talk about it, man?
As far as the law itself, I don't think it should be a law on it. I think it's an issue of culture. I think that young people, you know, your culture shows a need for, you know, change. If that's what you all choose to do as far as young people, to wear your pants sagging, as long as it's not in any way revealed, that's, I don't have a problem with that. I do, however, challenge all young men who do that to spell the word sagging backwards and see what it spells. And when you see what that spells, that's an indication of what you may look like or feel like. So just spell that word backwards for me and follow up on what that represents. That is not what we are. that is not what we are. So you need to represent, we all need to represent ourselves in that way, whether through our clothing or whatever. We just need to do that.
What do you think is disrespectful to first of all to God, and then their parents. Their parents weren't designed like that. And they need to start honoring the Father in heaven, and then their parents, and then they'll honor themselves. And I don't think that's a way of honoring.
Hi, I'm Brother Malcolm, and my opinion, based on the law, with reference to the young men that are wearing sagging pants and baggy pants, I think is a really a negative attitude that's sent to the children. I have young men coming up, and I'm a father, and I think all young men ought to have the potential to be as much as they can. And a gentleman should not be walking around the neighborhood with his behind out, showing his underwear. What difference does it make what color underwear you have on? You know, we ought to be like Martin Luther King. We ought to be judged by the content of our character, not the color of our skin, nor the color of our behind.
No, I do not like the sagging pants on young boys. I think it doesn't look appropriately, and doesn't mean anything. It looks real sloppy.
Plies ain't no goon, man. I'm chilling, you know what I mean? My pants right, ain't
he getting rough off his brother, man, for real, for real. That's what I said, man. His big brother, man.
I ain't gonna OD and go to my knees, though, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna OD like that, though. It's right, though.
Like, niggas with little ass shirts on, their pants weighed out here, looking at
that ain't cool, man. I mean.
Here's my opinion. There should be a shame. It's a shame, because here's what it's doing. It's not the idea that it's a fad or something like that. The idea of it is that I think most of the guys that got their pants down are homosexuals. Why? Because they're showing their butt and their underpants. Normally, gay people do that. Normally, gay people want you to see what they got behind. Not a real man. A real man do not want nobody to see his underwear but a woman. But I just seen two guys down this here, right, this earlier, with his pants down to his knees walking. That looks trashy. It doesn't look stylish. Your pants should be up to your waist, not belt down to your legs. And then half of you can't even run because the pants are down so far you can't even run.
About sagging your pants, man. Bro, like, a lot of people do it, but I think it's whack.
That's just whack. I think it's gay. Because it came from prison, and niggas that do it think they go hard, but they really don't.
I want to wear my pants like this. I wear my pants like this.
Tell him, Jude. Tell him to show him.
Early, Julian. Early, Jude. Early, Jude. Fuck the law. That's how we do it. Early like that, bro. Fuck the goddamn law. I wear my pants like this. Bam. Can't do nothing about it. Blind, keep it real, but fuck that law for real. That's how I feel. Fuck that shit for real. But goddamn, how the fuck you gonna charge somebody from wearing their pants the way they wear their fucking pants? I mean, for real, it's like, yo, tell somebody, yo, you can't have white socks on, you gotta wear black socks. For real talk, though, you can't tell them nigga how to wear his clothes, though. That's like, goddamn, you gotta, if you ain't gonna go in the store and buy my shit, then don't tell me how to wear my shit, straight up.
That shit racist anyway. It's telling like, it's directing to the black people. You know, white people don't sag their pants.
So all you have to do is ride up and have something to fuck with us about. That's more popular cause right there so they can check us and shit. Or your parents know you're bringing along proper cause for checking.